This problem is asking us to find all the angles and all the sides of this right triangle. So the first thing you can do is find angle B very easily, because angle A and angle B have to add up to 90 degrees. So angle B is simply 52 degrees. To solve for the remaining sides, I'm going to use trig ratios based off this 38 degrees. So from the 38, AB is your hypotenuse, 12.5 is the opposite, and AC is the adjacent. So first I'm going to solve for AC. And in order to do this, we have the adjacent and we have the opposite. That means it's a tan ratio. So in our case, we have tan of 38 degrees equals the opposite, 12.5, over the adjacent, which we'll call x. Typing into the calculator, you get that tan 38 is approximately 0.781, and that equals 12.5 over x. To solve for x, we need to cross multiply. We get 1 times 12.5 is 12.5, and 0.781 times x is, well, 0.781x. Dividing by tan of 38, you get that x is pretty much exactly 16. It's 15.99927, and so on. Now I'm going to solve for AB using a similar method. So, solving for AB, we have the hypotenuse, which is AB, and the opposite, that's 12.5. So, that would be a sine ratio. In our case, we'd have sine of 38 equals the opposite, 12.5, over the hypotenuse, which I'll call y, since we already used x. Sine of 38 gives you 0.61566, and so on, and that equals 12.5 over y. Same process, we're going to cross multiply, and you get 0.61566y equals 12.5. Dividing by sine of 38, we get that y is approximately 20.3. And now we've solved for everything in that right triangle. If you had wanted to, instead of using sine to solve for AB, you could have used the Pythagorean theorem, using 12.5 and 16 as your A and B, but you chose to use sine.